Okay, here we are with another standard matchup, playing Berserker Gruul, and my opponent is playing zombies, black-red zombies. So we lost the roll, so we're probably going to be on the draw here, yep. And this is our opener. Sadly no one drop, but we've got Burning-Tree into Lightning Mauler, or Burning-Tree into Flinthoof Boar, depending on what turns out to be the best play. As well as a couple of auras here, Rancor and a Madcap Skills. So can't complain too much. Lead off with a mountain and play Gravecrawler and play a Blood Crypt. So we've actually drawn 3 Burning Trees here, so we can do a fairly nutty triple Blood Tree Shaman into a Lightning Mauler. And as Gravecrawler can't block, we get to hit in for 4 here. But no, 16. Glad Pyroclasm's not in this format. Played Gross Messenger, still it's not going to be able to block. And we're just going to take 2 from the Gravecrawler here. I could have blocked that, but I don't think we're particularly bothered, and we'd much rather hit the swing back for 8 here. Gonna write the boar here. Could have put an aura on one of my guys, but I think we're better at just picking up board presence. We also can Flinthoof Boar is another good blocker for the Gravecrawler as well. So it's pretty good. And either way, we put him down to 8 here. So I put him as Mutilate, which is not something I was actually expecting. Quite surprised by that. Fortunately, our boar lives through it, as he's only got 2 actual swamps. The Blood Crypt and this swamp. Gilgate and the Dragon Skull Summit don't count. So he gets back his Gross Messenger, but I've still got a boar, so not feeling too bad about that. It's a bit sad, but never mind. We also get draw a mountain here, which is really nice. It means we can play out this boar and give it haste, and attack for 6 here. Alternatively, we could have put on the Madcap Skills and the Rancor onto the boar, and we could have attacked for... Oh, that would have been lethal, would it? Was that a misplay? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh yeah, so yeah, misplay there. We should have Rancored and Madcap Skilled our boar, and we could have won there. I don't think it changes the result at all. Opponent plays the Nighthawk. I draw a Fling. I just Rancor up and end up flinging my boar. Oh, this boar. The ball that gets blocked by the Nighthawk at its face for the win. Oh, so yeah, we could have won a turn earlier there. Should have been paying more attention, but yeah, managed to win in with the aggro. Well, fairly sick opener, but the boars were the ones that actually saw it through to the end. Game 2. This is our opener. Apparently we will run with this. I think it's definitely a potential mulligan decision. I'm not quite sure what persuaded me to keep this. Not having green is kind of painful. So, play out a Lightning Mauler, despite the fact that it's not really doing anything. Fortunately, our opponent's not having a particularly fast start. We played that a Nighthawk, which is pretty annoying. We can play the Madcap Skills on the Mauler. Getting for 5 though, so that's fairly decent. Fortunately, it has a Hell Rider, which means I'm going to take 5, 6, 7 here. Times 13. He's going to gain 2 life, thanks to the Nighthawk. Bond up our Stromkirk Noble and get in for 7. Arguably we should just fling our Mauler at the Hell Rider or something, but I'm not really sure. Not sure what kind of position that really puts me in afterwards as well. Equally, I could have played the Mauler and the Stomping Ground Noble and not bonded with this one. I think I made a mistake there actually by not doing that. attacked for 5, 6, 7, 9. Would have made a lot of difference. Not entirely sure. Equally, we could have gone on the defensive, but I'm not sure that's a position we can really keep up. So he plays an aristocrat. This is down to 1, which is pretty bad. Yeah, we concede next turn. We're actually reasonably close to being able to kill him, I think. Attack for 5. I don't know, it depends. If we'd actually got a green mana, we might have been fairly close to being able to kill him. Particularly with the Slaughterhorn, we could Slaughterhorn the power, Lightning Mauler, and then Fling at him, which would have been pretty awesome. So yeah, I think if that card was a Stomping Ground, we would have been pretty in there. But fortunately never found the green mana, and the rather sketchy keep came back to bite us, though we were fairly close, just not quite close enough. So on to game 3. So this is a fairly decent hand. We've got a 1-drop in the Noble, a Burning-Tree, not particularly into anything, but potentially into Searing Spear, I suppose, depending on how he plays. A Slaughterhorn and a Fling, which all seems fine. So just lead off with the Noble. Opponent leads off with a Diagraph Ghoul, which is fine. We draw another Searing Spear and a Burning-Tree, and I'm going to use the mana to Searing Spear the Diagraph Ghoul. Don't really want it to get in the way later on, so I thought I might as well use up the mana while I had it. It doesn't have a second turn play. I'm going to be able to set for 4 here. My opponent Searing Spears my Stromkirk Noble, which is a bad idea during combat, as I can just use my Slaughterhorn to save it. I've actually played against a lot of people who've tried to use damage or Tragic Slip or something against my creatures after they've attacked, which, thanks to Blood Rush, is just a bad idea, and I've seen a lot of players do it. It's not a good idea against this deck particularly, but I think just generally you need to play around Blood Rush, and that's certainly something you should be aware of. So basically just countered that Searing Spear and managed to deal some additional damage here. So we got him down to 12. I could fling my Stromkirk Noble after I put the +1/+1 counter on it, but I don't think we're quite in the situation where we want to do that just yet. So one plays a Nighthawk, which we're just going to Searing Spear on the end of our turn. Don't want him getting life, and it also improves our attacks. Hit 5 here, going down to 7. Drop the Stomping Ground, and my opponent concedes. They clearly didn't have anything, and was dead next turn if he didn't have anything going on, thanks to Fling. So yeah, managed to take down zombies, which is pretty impressive, I think.